Audio Jungle.
Behind the Stories.
Hi everyone, welcome to the brand new episode of BTS Behind the Stories. Stories of people who are behind the camera. मैं हूँ स्वाति सिंह राजपूत और मेरे साथ मेरे बहुत ही टैलेंटेड को-होस्ट, बहुत ज़्यादा टैलेंटेड को-होस्ट, बहुत
मेरा नाम है शिवम वशिष्ठ और इस शो का बिल्कुल है नहीं बजट। पीछे आप इसमें पपड़ियाँ निकल रखी हैं। एक रिक्वेस्ट करी थी हमने डायरेक्टर से, कहा प्लांट ले आओ, पर नहीं कहते प्लांट तूने क्या करना है, ये तो ढक सकते थे एटलीस्ट। कोई बात नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा मजा आने वाला है, बहुत सारी बातें होने वाली है, दिल से निकाल के मैं बातें करूंगा, स्वाति दिमाग से।
Of course, जिसका जो काम करता है वो उसी से बात करेगा। हाँ, sorry, okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we have with us the DOP. Behind the camera की बात कर रहे हैं तो सबसे पहले एक बात होनी चाहिए भाई DOP की, क्यों नहीं? And we have with us Tiyash Sen. Welcome to our show.
Thank you for
कैसे
having me.
हैं आप?
Thank you. Very good. बहुत अच्छा. सुबह के 9 बजे.
Excited हैं आप?
मैं तो सुबह मेरा adrenaline is on like high. So I'm always
Morning person,
energetic.
yeah.
Very morning person. Very
Really
morning
nice.
person.
मॉर्निंग
you
पर्सन
sleep-
होना ही पड़ता है ना, सुबह 4 बजे part-time
आदत लग गया है.
मेरा भी मॉर्निंग ही रहता है, फिर तो मैं 4 बजे सोता हूँ, उठता हूँ, एक ही बात करेगा। वेरी
I
नाइस।
still have to achieve that of not sleeping and going to set one day and just
नींद आती नहीं साहब।
one day एक दिन होगा.
वेरी नाइस। तो आप बताइए, हाउ डिड दिस जर्नी स्टार्ट? आप डीओपी बने एंड वाज इट ऑलवेज ऑन योर माइंड भैया मेरे को कैमरा के पीछे बैठ के ऐसे लोगों को बताना है?
I will I'll speak in English because
Please,
हिंदी
please
मेरा
do.
बहुत
Please.
खराब है.
Yes.
No problem.
I am that classic definition of a nepo kid. Like
Nepo
what you
kid.
would call a nepo kid, that is me. Like I have, since I was a child.
हमें nepotism behind the camera
Absolutely, absolutely. Like this is something that I cannot hide, right? Like it is something that why tell people otherwise? Like when I was small, my father is an advertising director.
Okay.
So I used to visit his sets when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old. तो छोटे एज से ही मैं सेट के अंदर हूँ. मतलब मुझे थोड़ा पता था कि अच्छा इसको कैमरा बोलते हैं, अच्छा उसको लाइट बोलते हैं, अच्छा 12 बजे लंच होता है, अच्छा
Right.
खाने में मटन मिलता है. लाइक दैट रियली फैसिनेटेड मी. लाइक इट आई रिमेंबर when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I went to set and there was just this technology of the Jimmy Chip had come out.
Right,
like
right.
तब Jimmy Chip नहीं था उतना. एंड कुछ ऑपरेशन था एंड वो ना मुझे ऐसा लगा कि इट्स लाइक अ जॉयस्टिक,
हाँ.
कुछ गेम खेलने के लिए. और मैं ऐसा किया और कैमरा गिर गया. एंड आई वाज लाइक 8 years old and my dad threw me out of the set and then I was like नहीं जाना है मुझे. और नहीं, घर पे बैठे रहो, शांति करो. cut to I am a DOP, I am doing the same thing that my dad did, but yeah, I mean that was the major source of inspiration and the way I got into filming.
Right.
Also. But yeah, I mean after that I went to Xavier's, सब लोग जैसे मास कॉम किया, फिल्म स्कूल गया, फिल्म स्कूल के बाद बॉम्बे आया, बॉम्बे से one job led to another. Good thing about Bombay, also one of the reasons why I decided not to be in Kolkata is because maybe थोड़ा सा I did not want to play that card because my father was from Calcutta.
Right.
Yeah.
And because he's a regional director there, his presence in Bombay was not as much. So I wanted to kind of start fresh, and when I
create a name here.
create a name here sort of and do independent work.
Yeah.
And also when I entered here I started doing advertising more than films. मतलब मेरे लिए I just felt कि advertising is something that I'm more attracted towards because there is this gratification कि छोटा stories आप 30 सेकंड में बोलते हो and it's like 5-6 दिन 7 दिन में project is over.
Right.
So it's a very gratifying process apart from filmmaking. So yeah, I mean that was my journey. Then I came here, I started shooting, one project led to another. I think I also had the same struggling process as everyone else की 2-2.5 महीना just बैठे रहो, mails भेजो production house के बाहर सर एक meeting, and then I met producers, and after that one job led to another, and now this is where I am.
That's amazing. तो पापा का नाम आपने यूज नहीं करना था प्रोड्यूसर के बाद?
हाँ मतलब नहीं, मतलब इधर काम भी नहीं करेगा, इधर बोले वो कौन है भाई, so that way it helped.
तो आप नेपो किड नहीं हुए,
नहीं, but
पापा का नाम यूज करना है, ये नाम
नहीं, but sort of I would say कि मतलब कलकत्ता में तो चलता है. Whenever I go there,
you decided मुझे नेपो किड ना बन के मुझे इंडिपेंडेंट किड बनना है, नहीं तो नेपो किड इज जो पापा का नाम.
I mean yeah, sort of माने, but he has pushed me to where I am, like so whatever I am is partly and or mostly because of his work, and he has inspired me to follow this journey. But yeah, I mean I wanted to do something independent also, and make a name for myself in Bombay, क्योंकि वो जो बॉम्बे वाला जो सपना है सबका, हाँ करेक्ट, that वो तो करना ही था. तो so yeah, that is how
it's a beautiful trap. Like everybody who comes here just loves the city so much,
and that is why the rents are increasing.
They're never gonna go
that is
back.
why we can't afford.
ये तो नहीं था मेरी डिक्शनरी में.
क्या
ये कहती कि जो यहाँ आता है they don't want to go back. देखा ऐसा
नहीं, it is true.
You have not stayed here enough.
No, I will, like when I first came to Bombay, I was like, I need to leave. मैं नहीं रह सकता इधर. And then slowly in like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, I'm like, when I visited Calcutta after living in Bombay, I realized that I cannot live in Calcutta anymore. It's just, there is this sense of independence and progressiveness, and it's just, it's a great city to live in for artists especially. So I don't think I can live in any other city apart from Bombay.
Wow.
परसेप्शन
चेंज करने की काफी कोशिश
कि मैं यहाँ नहीं रह सकता.
1 साल हो गए मुझको यार.
1 साल हो गया. हाँ, 1 और साल दे दो खुद
एक
को.
और साल.
अरे कितने साल.
Then you'll be like Bombay.
I really hope that happens. But superb journey so far जैसे आपने बताया, and I would say actually में अगर ऐसा नेपो किड है तो ऐसा ही नेपो किड होना चाहिए. This is you're taking inspiration from your parents.
It's coincidental because if my dad was from Bombay, I don't know where I would have gone. From Bombay to Calcutta तो नहीं जाऊँगा ना, तो इधर ही रहना.
फिर तो proper आता है.
तो लग जाता पूरा.
Proper.
But yeah, I mean that's what it is.
What was your first project?
My first project was something very weird. I did this Lakme Fashion Week का एक fashion show था, उसका पीछे मतलब BTS basically behind the scenes runway का ये सब करता था. Full BTS journey. So उधर से I got another project, and those 2 projects gave me the 3rd project, then those 3 projects gave me the 4th project. So I was just building my reel one by one. The good thing was that मेरे को थोड़ा सा direction भी आता था. So I used to direct and shoot. तो small like basic जो BTS वो Lakme Fashion Week का YouTube page में जैसा those clips को. So after that I started directing because the agency told me why don't you direct more, and then I'm like okay, I would love to direct. तो पैसा भी थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, commitment थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, but it's more gratifying because you have more control over the film. So now that also kind of gave birth to my advertising directorial journey. So I'm kind of directing and shooting independently. So kind of doing a bit of both, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
लोग फिल्में देखते हैं, they're very fascinated with actors and everyone. But the work that behind the camera people do, the DOPs, the producers, everyone. तो हम actually उनको बताना चाहते हैं what is the process of it. तो DOP का on set क्या role रहता है? What is exactly your job? Please आप हमारे दर्शकों को बताएं.
DOP का job is actually very interesting because it is very different in 2 sectors. So because I have been an advertising DOP and also I have been a feature film DOP.
Correct.
It is very different in terms of your responsibility, in terms of how you are involved, and also in terms of the overall art. So DOP is director of photography. What people make the biggest mistake is that DOP is all about shooting the film. It is not about shooting the film, it is about thinking about the shots as well. Advertising में जो होता है, how people get sort of spoiled with advertising is that you already get a storyboard. The director and the directorial team already makes the storyboard and hands it over to you, and all you have to do is that assemble a team go on set and shoot it.
Correct.
So that process of sitting with the director or sitting with the overall team and thinking of the shots जो film में होता है,
Right.
that process is missing because first of all it is all catering to the client. तो client जो बोलेगा, brand जो चाहिए उसको, मतलब मुझे एक पकड़ लो एक आशीर्वाद पैकेट का क्लोजअप चाहिए. अभी अगर मैं बोलूँगा एज अ DOP की नहीं साइड एंगल लेते थोड़ा बेटर रहेगा, वो ऑटोमेटिकली रिजेक्ट हो जाएगा बिकॉज क्लाइंट वांट्स अ फ्रंट NG नॉट गुड. so it automatically reject हो जाएगा. So might as well take a frontal close up. So you're already restricted by the brand and the client कि मतलब जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ वही करो. Film making in that way is so माने artistically independent, like it gives you that pathway, it gives you that freedom to do it from the start. So you sit with the director. It's not just about shooting and it's not just about lighting. Filmmaking from a film point of view, it's about the story. Matlab what nowadays I hear a lot of and I see a lot of people kind of putting stuff on Instagram. Ki look at this crazy shot that I've taken and this amazing.
A lot of making videos are getting popular behind the scenes.
Yes. No, my point is that sometimes people give a lot of importance to that shot rather than the story. Matlab it can be a DOP should also kind of think about the story and the script and उसके बाद the narrative shots and visual जो होता है. Because DOP का department, if you are kind of breaking it down, usually there is a first AC. In India, first AC is also kind of taking care of the lighting because first AC is not the focus puller. Abroad में first AC is the focus puller, and because labor is so cheap over here, you have people helping you out with the cameras who are called camera attendants. बाहर में वैसा कुछ है ही नहीं. It's all about just your 3 people. They do the rigging, they set up the camera, they set up everything. And you shoot. So it's a very compact 3-person team, which is why the shooting days are also a lot. Like one film, they will shoot over 200-300 days. Like we don't have that. We shoot for what 60-70 days. Right. So we have a DOP, a first AC. If budget permits, then another second AC. Then उसके बाद, like this is my experience, what my team comprises of. I have a first AC, a second AC, a gaffer, and a focus puller. Okay, because you have 4 people, the biggest talent I would say for a DOP is the art of delegating or the art of communication. Because if you can communicate well with your team of what you want is तुम्हारे दिमाग में, like a director only, like a director talks about, he has a vision, he or she has a vision, and they tell their team about, like, this is what I want. I want an elephant. Okay, now you guys figure out where you want the elephant from. Okay, like it's not on me. मतलब मैं तो line producer या production manager नहीं है. मुझे story के लिए मुझे एक elephant चाहिए, तो तुम वो लाके दो. अगर नहीं हो रहा है, it's unimaginable, then tell me, then I will figure. That's from the director's point of view. और they say कि I want this शिफॉन साड़ी का कॉस्ट्यूम चाहिए सीन के लिए.
वो आपको क्यों कह रहे हैं?
नहीं मेरे को नहीं. I'm saying like this is what a director would say. No, I'm saying this is what a director would say. So similarly for a DOP, it's not like of course when you have a solid team, when you have a team who knows what you want and you have worked with a long time, you don't need to tell them कि अच्छा वो कोने में ऐसा लाइट लगाओ या फिर उधर से ऐसे मारो. उसको tell them because they will also need to read the script and understand the story. Tell them the feel of the scene so that you can concentrate more on the composition and the overall scene and how it takes place. Tell them that it's a night scene. Like what I tell my team is that I need a soft light from this side and make sure it's a little moody. This is the contrast ratio I'm looking at, blah blah blah, technical थोड़ा ये इधर उधर. But what I give them is the essence of the scene, how we are shooting it. पकड़ लो if you are doing this sort of a 3 talkie scene, but in the middle of the night, like both of you have come and both of you are planning to kill me.
Like shoot a episode in night.
Lighting करके.
वाइट कलर का टेंट लगाया होगा, सामने से गिटार
और ऐसे टॉर्च लगा के हम क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे.
Precisely. So वो जो टॉर्च होगा, टॉर्च का लाइट का कलर क्या होगा, पीछे का कलर क्या होगा, वो that once we decide, then you delegate those responsibilities to the people, and you just concentrate on the scene and you just concentrate on the particular shot that you are doing and the mounting of the scene also, because it is as much as your responsibility as the directors की ये सीन में मैं क्लोजअप लूँ कि वाइड शॉट लो या वाइड शॉट से क्लोजअप में जाओ, मतलब तुम अगर बैठ के वेट करोगे कि डायरेक्टर बोलेगा अच्छा हाँ या ना बोलोगे, दैट इज नॉट what a great DOP or what a true DOP should be doing, because he or she should be as much involved to the emotion of the line also. Okay, if there is a heavy line or something that needs a sort of a track in or needs a sort of a close up, that is your responsibility to go and tell the director that this is what we want. So I mean overall DOP is not just about knowing the names of the lights or knowing the lenses of the camera or knowing कि सेंसर में इतना क्या है उतना क्या है, वो सब हो जाएगा, वो मतलब 5 मिनट का रीडिंग में YouTube में हो जाएगा, like because there are a lot of these technical nerds who is like did you try this lens, did you try the sensor, did you try this camera, like नहीं भाई मेरा तो वही Alexa mini है और ये आगे लगाओ लगा के शूट करो. The defining why people are so great, like the big DOPs and the great DOPs of India and abroad, they simplify things. It is like it is so simple and it's so humble down and it's not complicated. Like the best content that I have seen, the best series that I have seen in India right now is this series called Jubilee. I don't know if you've seen it or
Yes,
not.
yes.
No, it's, you guys should watch it. It's very
It's
good.
beautiful. Yeah.
It's shot extremely well and it's shot for the film. It doesn't
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
कि मतलब director DOP में
It
झगड़ा हो
takes
रहा
you
है.
to a different world.
Yes, yes.
altogether.
That's what a DOP should do. Take you into the film, like that world building. Like
Yeah.
ऐसा लगे कि actually we are in that time, like in the 1960s, 1970s. In that during that time we have been transported. So
Yeah.
that is the overall
Beauty of
responsibility.
it.
Yeah, I mean, if you can manage to do that, then I think you have.
I love that.
like
You actually mentioned इसमें डायरेक्टर और डीओपी के बीच में झगड़ा हो रहा है, वो कितना ऑफन होता है, कितना फ्रीक्वेंटली
अरे बाप, तुम तो मतलब
इसको
PhD
positive
का
है।
एकदम, अरे बाप डायरेक्ट
मैं हाई गॉसिप करने हूँ, मेरा काम गॉसिप करना है.
काम के बात छोड़ो, गॉसिप के नहीं, झगड़ा तो होता ही है यार, झगड़ा होता है. मैं बिकॉज आई हैव शॉट एंड डायरेक्टेड बोथ, आई नो झगड़ा कितना होता है, बट I am a very non-confrontational guy. Like I have been told कि ये लेंस लगाओ, ऐसे करो, ये करो, and I have told the director कि are you sure? Let me just try this lens. You see it and then you tell me नहीं यही चाहिए. Then उसके बाद मैं चुप कर देता हूँ.
तो कर लो.
ठीक है ले लो.
But कुछ शॉट जो आपको करने हैं, you think that from a cinematographer point of view.
So separately I take it. Like I have worked with directors who want this specific lens in this specific position in this specific angle, and I have worked with a director who is like तू कर ले, तू मुझे बता क्या करना है.
ये डेमोक्रेसी है.
हाँ, मतलब more than democracy, it's like मैं तो सिर्फ एक्टर के ऊपर कंसंट्रेट करूंगा, तुम देख लो शॉट कैसे लेना है. So he just concentrates on the actor and the scene, and he tells me कि he tells me that the woman is sort of crying and she's going to sleep into the bed, and I'm like okay, I will need this angle. I said okay, done. So this is a very collaborative sort of an effort.
You like it more.
I like it, definitely I like it, but I would say that I like the other part more in ads.
अच्छा.
क्योंकि एडवर्टाइजिंग में आई हैव फेस्ड कि बहुत इन्वॉल्व हो गया मैं. इन्वॉल्व करके मैं सुबह से जाके प्लान वैन करके लाइटिंग वाइटिंग किया, ये किया, डायरेक्टर भी एक्साइटेड है, एक्टर के बैठा, क्लाइंट आया, ब्रांड आया, ये अच्छा नहीं है, ये निकाल दो, वो नहीं चाहिए, हाँ कैमरा नहीं, ये लाइटिंग ये बहुत डार्क लग रहा है, ब्राइटन करो मैं असिस्टेंट को लाइट लगा ऐसे करके पूरा 4-5 एक्स्ट्रा लाइट लगा के इट्स जस्ट इट फक्ड इट अप लाइक द बट दैट्स द जॉब.
Yeah.
So I would prefer a director who knows his shit in advertising, and I would prefer a director who maybe does not know a lot of stuff in the technical field in films, because आप मेरा काम मुझे दे दो and we'll collaborate and you tell me what you want. You tell me that I want a very close shot of the person and I want to follow that person through the forest. But ऐसा मत बोलो कि मुझे 75 चाहिए, ये क्लोजअप, ये लो एंगल, ऐसे मूवमेंट, तो मतलब तुम ही कर लो फिर.
तो आप क्या है?
Exactly.
What do you enjoy more, ads या feature films?
एड्स
मैं फीचर बोल रहा था
एड्स बिकॉज आप थोड़ा आँख बंद करोगे और सोचोगे कि मतलब हाउ टू से दिस इन अ वेरी नाइस वे
आराम से हो जाएगा।
ऐसे बोल दो, not so
नहीं
nice.
मतलब मनी इज गुड
ओह
इट ऑल हाँ मतलब पैसा
So
अच्छा है
basically,
हाँ,
like you said,
मतलब
it's a
तुम-
7-day thing.
हाँ,
That
correct.
you shoot for 2 days, you do the post production, and then the payment has been
खत्म
released.
and then you after 7 days 2 दिन का break then again one more project
Yeah.
so it's
Films are
something
very
new.
yeah.
That's
It's
a
very
बड़ी
long
बात है।
and also I have been a part of only a few films which I don't know, like I've not been a part of very very big films yet, but it's also the community. मतलब एक ही टीम के साथ अगर 30 दिन 40 दिन 50 दिन रहोगे ना, that there is this sense of toxicity that develops, which I don't
Yeah.
like. I really want to stay away from that.
Yeah.
And me myself, I'm a very सॉफ्ट स्पोकन में, मतलब इट्स नॉट कि मैं पूरा बैठ के पूरा ठेका बना के सब लोग के साथ भाषण दो शूट के बाद, नहीं, लाइक आई लव टू एज सून एज पैकअप होता है, गो टू माई होटल रूम, आई वॉच अ सीरीज, आई ईट एंड आई गो टू स्लीप. बट दिस टॉक्सिसिटी, लाइक पीछे पैकअप के बाद पूरा बैठ के ये बात करो, पीएनपीसी ये वो, गाली गलौज, आज शूट में क्या हो, झगड़ा, ये दिस for 2-3 days it's fine,
Yeah.
but for 50 days or 40 days it's like भाई मुझे घर जाना है यार. मेरा रिसेंटली शादी हुआ है, मुझे बीवी के पास जाके मुझे सोना
शादी हो गई?
हाँ, क्यों नहीं लग रहा है कि मैं आज शेव करके आया.
माय गॉड, क्या बाल टाइप है क्या? बाल टाइप है क्या? भाई सीरियसली?
बट बाल विवाह से दोस्ती था मेरा, मतलब
Oh.
कॉलेज फ्रेंड.
कॉलेज फ्रेंड एंड देन
कॉलेज फ्रेंड एंड
वो भी when she's into the
नो
industry.
नो 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 शी इज अ राइटर, बट फॉर मतलब ब्रांड के लिए वो ये इंडस्ट्री में नहीं है.
ओके, तो कोलैबोरेशन में कुछ नहीं आ रहा है, मतलब you guys don't collaborate
Hey,
and
बस why do you're getting into the love
मेरे को उनके पास
I have now divided myself into two halves. ये है gossip,
वो profession.
ये है profession. I take one question each. आप कौन सा देना है?
Yeah, please.
आप लोग
मेरा क्वेश्चन तो वहीं जा रहा है, you're not creating
कैसे मिले?
No, very to put it in like 2-3 lines. We met in college. We were
Achha.
college friends, mass com, and then she was a part of an advertising agency. So she was actually my client, like for 2-3 projects.
Oh, nice.
So and we worked together, and then she quit that job, and then she started producing for me.
ओ अच्छा,
हाँ, तो मैं direct करता था and she used to produce. Long story short, it didn't work out. मतलब काम और रिश्ता और रहना एक साथ,
नहीं.
it became a little, because what happened was that inadvertently I used to take the work back home.
yeah.
So then we decided कि काम नहीं करते. So she also got another job. I also went another way, and then now we are living.
That's
Very
really nice. Good love
But-
story. Right? तो
हाँ.
क्या process है if a person like me, layman like me, would want to be a
I don't know. The process is like that. अभी तो because of information everywhere, you can actually even learn playing the violin through YouTube. I believe, like if the passion is there, commitment is, because I know people who have not learned anything. commitment नहीं है.
मैं सिंगर गिटारिस्ट हूँ ये सच नहीं है.
No, I have played the violin for 15
So
years.
you learned it
No,
from
not from
YouTube,
YouTube.
yeah.
I have learned it proper Western classical, but I play the guitar. Now I play normally, but guitar I learned from YouTube only.
Oh, you did because you learned something already.
Correct,
you know?
correct, makes
हाँ.
sense.
अगर आप शुरू से शुरू कर रहे हो वो बेसिक
वो basic से नहीं होता. But my only thing,
ऐसे कुछ
there are two things that I have experienced in life when becoming a DOP. One, though, I think is that if you can afford it, you first thing that you do is own a camera.
अच्छा.
एक छोटा कुछ भी कैमरा ले लो, because what you need to do is practice.
Okay.
किताब पढ़ के, फिल्म देख के
नहीं
कुछ
होगा.
नहीं होगा.
Right.
कुछ नहीं होगा, because being a director of photography is also being a director, being a writer, being a director of photography, whatever you are, you first need to understand that what makes your message or your voice unique. That is your background and your upbringing,
Right.
your culture.
Right.
आप जैसे फ्रेम करोगे, आप जैसे लाइट देखोगे, that is all about your past.
Okay.
and all about where you have been brought up, all about where you are born. Say for example, a DOP from India will light a sunset scene very differently from a DOP say from Estonia or from, because for them the sun's color, the sun's angle, the way the interior looks, the way the person is very different. And I have seen this because I was in Prague for 2 years and I learned a lot from them on the basis of how they light up a scene. Okay. And then I understood that when we are trying to say copy Blade Runner 2050, Blade Runner 2049 with Roger Deakins as the DOP, his sensibility comes from his upbringing and comes from his culture and the way he lights and the way he shoots. What we try to do here is something very unique to our culture, which is why a content like a series like Jubilee or say Gully Boy, it is so India, it is like India represent, it is so rooted, which is why it's so unique, which is why like even on a global scale people will say, okay, this is what India has to offer, this is great art or great films that India has to offer. But there are these generic films and there is this sensibility nowadays that people want to say that मुझे Roger Deakins बनना है, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे ये होते में बनना है. तो मेरा चीज़ है कि तुम खुद बनो, एक कैमरा लो and start practicing like whatever you can learn. Of course, if you can afford a film school and if you're going to a film school, then great. Then the teachers will do that job for you. तुमको सिर्फ सीखना है, correct? But अगर वो नहीं होता है तो कैमरा ले लो and just keep on shooting. And my brother is right now studying in Estonia.
अच्छा, okay.
As मतलब cinematography, he's kind of learning. And he also has a small camera. He's shooting short films, ye wo. And even before that also he was shooting short films and all of these things. But my thing is that because it's such a practical job, you need to have a practical experience. मतलब वो बैठ के नहीं होगा.
तो मतलब मैं पीछे से एंगल बनाऊं, ये सब सोचूं, ये जरूरी अभी नहीं है. अगर मैं एक लेमैन जा रहा हूँ,
हाँ, अगर लेमैन हो आप मेरे लिए Amazon में जाओ, सबसे सस्ते से सस्ते कैमरा ले लो. This is only if you don't know anything about the job.
Of course.
कैमरा ले लो. Teach yourself about the basics of shooting, मतलब कैसे कर रहे हो. And I would say कि उसके बाद just go, मतलब शूट करो, शूट करके थोड़ा एडिट करो, दोस्त को बुलाओ, थोड़ा एडिट करके देखो how it's working, take down the points कि अच्छा this is not working, this is looking bad, show it to your family members, show it to your friends, tell them why is it boring, why is it bad, and then work upon that. And
अच्छा नहीं हो सकता वो.
नहीं, पहले तो अच्छा नहीं हो सकता. अच्छा हुआ तो फिर मुझे बताना, मैं आके बात करूँगा.
Assistant.
I'm joining you, sir. Super.
But I think for me that's the best way to go. And people right now they try to overcomplicate stuff a lot.
Right.
Also because there is a lot of options and there is so much of technological advance that has happened in the last 10 years. मतलब मुझे पता है when I was in college, the biggest item, hot selling cake item was Canon 5D Mark II. तब मतलब Canon 5D है तो फिर शूट कर. Canon 5D है. Canon 5D was like the next Arri Alexa. And because when we were in college, when I was in college and all of my peers, that was the time for the DSLR revolution. मतलब the DSLR advent of DSLR cameras kind of came तभी.
अच्छा.
तो हम लोग तो पकड़ लिए 550D ये वो, and उसके पहले तो ये ऑप्शन ही नहीं था. तो उसके पहले the only option for people who wanted to learn was to go to film school, because people could not afford any camera. मतलब क्या मतलब 4-5 लाख रुपए देके कैमरा अफोर्ड करना तब. Then suddenly when we were in college, DSLR used to cost 30,000-40,000. So then it became affordable, right? So then we bought it and then we started learning and then we went to film school. So now because there is so many options, I feel that even if you're not a part of a film school but a part of a community, and if you're learning from friends, from your peers and going to studios and on-field gathering experience, I just feel working independent is the best, because I have never assisted anyone in my life. I've tried to, but I've been shot down like every other interns and assistants trying to work in Bombay. Fuck, I had this crazy realization 2-3 weeks back, because when I came to Bombay, I was calling all these DOPs. God knows how I small थोड़ा कॉन्टैक्ट जो मेरा नेपोटिज्म दिया मेरे लिए, मेरा पापा का थोड़ा दोस्त थे बॉम्बे में, तो एक प्रोड्यूसर मुझे थोड़ा तो हेल्प किया है. एक प्रोड्यूसर ने मुझे 5 कॉन्टैक्ट दिया कि ये बड़ा DOP इन लोग से बात कर. So I used to send them very very long, heavy. This is I am Tiash. I have studied Prague. This is my show reel. This is blah, 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 blah. Cut to कोई reply नहीं.
Unseen.
No one is unseen. No one is picking up any calls.
You've
And
summarized
then,
one
and
year,
then
man.
two weeks back, I see texts coming to me from interns with the same long message and video and this that.
Ah.
And I was in Mami, I was watching films, so I didn't reply. And then one of the interns sends me a reply saying that sir आपने reply नहीं किया. And then I was like, fuck dude, like I have become
feel
that
you.
person.
Tables have turned.
No, tables have turned, and how? And that time I realized कि okay, those big DOPs were maybe busy. Like I also didn't think
Right,
so
right.
like we always kind of put them in a pedestal and feel कि वो लोग तो भगवान है, वो हम लोग को help करना चाहिए because we are perfect.
But how much time did you take? मतलब तुम आपने कितना वो लिया कि जब उसका मैसेज आया आपके पास, उसके बाद how much time did you take, or did you not reply him for how long?
So what I do is that because I constantly get these messages now, especially after I've done a few feature films, I text and they ask me if there is any opening, and I do the first call I do diligently. I tell them that there is no opening now and I already have my set team.
Right.
So if anything happens, I'll let you know. But the people, of course, I completely understand it because I was there
Right.
when I started off. So, but they keep on texting. They're like, any news, any update, good morning, good evening. Like, और कितना reply करूँ मतलब. So then I kind of just put them on scene. So which is like, but that life.
यही चल रहा है। एक साल से यही चल रहा है। So you reach out to them and
You're like आप शिवम की सारी दुखती नसों को ना ऐसे ऐसे करके
ऐसा लग रहा है इंसान मेरे सामने बैठा है मेरे बात कर रहा है। But नहीं,
YouTube पे वायलेंस सीख लेते हैं.
हाँ यार.
वहाँ से अभी तक दर्द गया नहीं है YouTube से. नहीं वैसे I know a lot of people learning guitar through YouTube and you know.
Yeah. No, not guitar, but I feel that music is one of the toughest things to learn. Honestly, like you need a different level of.
Exactly.
And music is so important for a DOP. Like music, edit, everything is so important for a director of photography to know. Because when I started off, I also was editing professionally. I edited my own films and I edited वो छोटा ads जो करता था.
Right.
So how it helps is in a lot of ways when you're shooting a shot, when you're taking a take, if your director is a little weak, because I have had the blessing of shooting with directors 99% who knows how to edit. So they know, मतलब पकड़ लो कि आप एक shot लिए, शुरू से आया, आके बैठा, like you came from there and you sat down and you're standing उधर थोड़ा सा you kind of toppled. हाँ. तो any other director who did not know how to edit would say कि चलो retake करते हैं उधर तो topple. But जो edit मालूम है कि उसका तो shot सिर्फ बैठना है, वो वैसे भी NG जाएगा, वो वैसे भी edit में use नहीं होगा. Then you can move on, you can save a lot of time on shoot. A lot of time. And that I've worked with a few directors who doesn't know the edit and they keep on taking shots and it kind of goes into the producer's time, it goes into the production money. And I feel that it's very important for a DOP to be production friendly. मतलब there are a lot of DOPs and I also thought that was the right thing to do कि always ask for extra, always मतलब पहले से ही मतलब एक लंबा लाइट लिस्ट दे दो and 3 ट्रक गाड़ी दिखाओ कि तुम शूट कर रहे हो वैसा कुछ. But for DOPs like me who are still trying to make a name, you are not going to get the second job if you are not production friendly. मतलब वो जो भी मतलब in every department, acting, directing, costume, if you are not production friendly at the beginning stage, you are not going to be very remembered. Which is actually the opposite. If you're production friendly, everyone is going to call you.
Yeah.
Because if you shoot a little badly also, not badly, but if you shoot मतलब basic तो okay decent तुम काम कर चुके हो, but production के लिए तुम you're a dream to work with. Like you give very very good lighting requirements, you are good on set, you are good to talk to, and you are very very empathetic towards people. You will get work. I just feel कि this entire combination of a good artist but a bad human being only works at the top level.
Yeah.
Like once you are there, उसके बाद ही यू कैन हैव दैट एटीट्यूड,
Yeah.
और उसके लिए तुमको गाली पड़ेगा बट काम कम नहीं होगा बिकॉज यू ऑलरेडी रीच दैट स्टेज.
Right.
So if the biggest DOP of the industry right now says कि मुझे ये चाहिए तो ये चाहिए, मतलब तो
Correct.
कुछ. But for us, like when we are starting off and we are trying to make a name for myself, I think it's very important to hold your ground and not let your ego take a stand.
You got to
On
be
that
very
very
intelligent.
note, like the whole process of filmmaking is it's like it's very exhausting. So set पे सबसे ज़्यादा मतलब मैं एक्टिंग करती हूँ, हमारे लिए भी कभी कभी टायरिंग हो जाता है, but DOPs I see, oh my god, they carry this like huge camera. One of my friend DOP says I have an arm like Popeye. So because he carries this 20 kg camera during shots, sometimes
I
you
am
need to.
I am not physically fit at all. I am to.
But is it? I feel it's very important.
It is very important. Sorry, I think it's a very important key factor for a DOP to have is physical ability to hold the camera and move the camera in a certain way. Because right before मेरा जवानी में I तो could do everything and people used to tell me मतलब
Before my जवानी?
मतलब अभी भी जवान हूँ थोड़ा
Come on, अभी तो बाल विवाह.
but yeah dude I feel like I'm 40-45 like when I'm holding the camera abhi, because I did not take care of myself in the beginning and everyone used to tell me, all my DOP friends used to tell me and they also used to tell me by telling themselves वो भी नहीं किया कुछ, वो सिर्फ बातें करते थे, वो भी बैठे हैं घर पे.
But they also know.
They also know it's important. मतलब fitness is very important for you to kind of hold the camera and move about. But set में I don't know why personally for me I feel that we have it easy. Like DOPs really have it easy. Number one is because it is a more respected job in the sense कि मतलब आप लोग ही बताओ जब सेट पे जाओगे इट्स डायरेक्टर एंड DOP करेक्ट, स्लेट में दोनों का ही नाम रहता है. हाँ, कॉस्ट्यूम स्टाइलिस्ट, प्रोडक्शन डिजाइनर, इन लोग का नाम रही रहता है एंड आई वुड से they work equally hard if not more, like the line producer of the film, the production, everyone works, like all HODs, department HODs work really hard. Like even the non-HOD people also work hard, but it's the art of delegation and the thinking. That thinking process is the HOD's responsibility, right? So I feel that DOPs have it a little easy compared to say a production designer who has so much responsibility and so much things to deliver. Like आपको set पे सारे रात बैठ के देखना है, oversee करना है, painting हो रहा है कि नहीं, set build, and you have to go do sourcing. So your involvement, I am again going back to ads because ads में this hierarchy you get to see. Films में it's more of a community, it's more of an environment. So together आप लोग फिल्म बनाते हो, it's not that hierarchical. But ads में I see that for a DOP मुझे एक दिन टेक रेकी में जाना है, स्टोरी बोर्ड के साथ एक बार डायरेक्टर के साथ बैठ के मीटिंग करना है और नेक्स्ट डे शूट करो. शूट में तुम सिर्फ कैमरा के ऊपर बैठो, थोड़ा मूवमेंट करो, लाइट करो, बस घर चले जाओ. बट ये प्रोसेस में अ प्रोडक्शन डिजाइनर हु इज equally an HOD is involved for like 3 times more than I am involved. हाँ, like costume stylist के लिए you have to go for trials, you have to do this look test, blah 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 blah, all of these things. So I just feel that it's a very glorified job in the industry right now because back in the day a DOP would be more important than a director because shoot film पे होता था and DOPs would have a very strong scientific background, like you needed to learn science, you needed to study physics and chemistry to be even admitted to film school.
Back in the days or now?
Back in the day. अभी नहीं. अभी तो lot of avenues have opened because you can just have a camera in front of you and you can shoot and it's become more cohesive that way because you don't, number one, you don't need to understand the chemistry to develop film and कैसे stock में shoot करोगे, वो अभी सब है नहीं, मतलब बाहर है, इंडिया में तो नहीं है. So back in the day a DOP was as important if not more than the director because he was the only person who could see through the eyepiece. And the director sometimes saw through the eyepiece. No one else saw. Like the actor couldn't see any playback. TV पे तो कुछ होता ही नहीं था. So वो time से there was a pedestal at which the DOP was kept कि अच्छा DOP senior DOP थोड़ा मूंछ होगा, थोड़ा दाढ़ी होगा, टोपी पहनेगा, हाँ शर्ट पहनेगा and there's this like very intimidating sort of a character. So that trickled down. अभी the responsibilities are more, and the DOP's responsibility maybe has become lesser because technology है.
Yeah.
तुमको अभी जाके उतना full fledged camera test नहीं करना पड़ रहा है because it's already a digital space.
Yeah.
And everything is set. You have a full fledged team, so तुम्हारा assistant जाके पूरा सब कुछ कर देता है. So yeah, I mean now just that glory, that DOP name has kind of come through, but I feel everyone is working equally hard. And being, if like I played it smart, मैं थोड़ा सोच के इसके लिए now I have it a little easy, but if to all the young DOPs out there, if you work hard and if you make a name for yourself, it's a very very good space to be in, because there is no bullshit. You're just concentrating on your art, you're giving your shots, and then you're going home. Simple. So I think in that way, like I to feel the directorial team is the most fucked in the entire shoot. Like
Yeah.
the chief, the second, the
The
DA,
yeah.
the AD team, like they are working day. Whenever I in a film after pack up, before shoot, I am leaving the hotel and I'm seeing this AD team is sitting and doing a meeting and figuring out papers and this and that. After pack up, I'm entering the room and I'm seeing them sitting and doing a meeting and figuring papers. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, when the fuck do you guys chill?
Yeah.
And they are just working relentlessly, like
Yeah.
relentlessly, just constantly at it. So I just feel that the contrast of the work that you have to put in is crazy. मतलब ADs लोग का physical labor is so much more,
Yeah.
so much more, and I cannot work if I'm sleep deprived. So I can only imagine how these people work,
Yeah.
like ADs, art assistants, the costume assistants, all of these people, like day and night, pack up के पहले, shooting के पहले, pack up
बहुत
के
जज्बा
बाद.
है भाई, लेकिन ये
हाँ.
that's crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
बट अगर पैकअप हो गया उसके बाद you are done with your job, right? और perhaps उसके बाद भी
Yes, 99% of the time I'm done with my
You
job.
generally have seen filmmaking और mini filmmaking में कि जैसा पैकअप होने के बाद आपने बोला कि they are still working. There is no life besides that. I feel like मतलब उतना
Exactly.
वहाँ जाके enjoy नहीं कर रहे. Outside
Exactly.
you'll find
मतलब
something.
if you're an HOD then तो you can, like I know DOPs and I know directors. मतलब पैकअप हुआ, अभी चिल्लाए पैकअप. Exactly in 30 seconds the car is going to be ready outside. The DOP is going to go in. The director is going to go in. Car is going to leave.
मैं कोई भी होऊंगा
बस खत्म. That is and then the entire, like, this is not good, this is not bad, it's just that
It is
that's
what it is.
that's the I would say the comfort that the position has to offer,
Yeah,
that the job has to offer. This is not particular to a particular person कि ये डायरेक्टर हरा में ये गाड़ी लेके चला जाता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. सारे डायरेक्टर को ही वो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलता है, सारी DOP को ही वो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलता है. Just that going to that stage or reaching that place,
वो
उसका that's it's a little time taking and a little effort driven.
इंडस्ट्री में यार सबके साथ, मतलब आई बिलीव डायरेक्टर एक्टर सबके साथ कभी ना कभी कुछ ना कुछ लेवल पे स्कैम होता है. आपके साथ कभी स्कैम हुआ है?
Oh fuck, you guys need to listen to this story. So basically, this is, I think every struggler's story when they come to Bombay. There are two things that that people need to take care of. One is their rent and one is their exposure. Correct? Like
Yeah.
how well are they exposing themselves to the industry? Because everyone wants to make a name,
Yeah.
but everyone wants to make a name fast. Okay, like that is the main deal. मतलब 6 महीना हो गया क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, 1 साल हो गया.
Exactly.
Like that thing, because the competition is so high in this city, you have to kind of do anything and everything to make it, right?
Right.
So similarly, I was also in that space. मतलब 5 ही महीने हुए थे. Like I came in June 2016. I think this is December का story. Okay. A producer calls me to, I was living in Khar and I traveled to Goregaon in orbit. Goregaon and Malad in orbit. And then I go in and I meet this producer and he says कि there is this small ad that you have to shoot. I liked your reel. And I thought कि shoot मतलब कोई कैमरा ऑपरेटर या फिर असिस्टेंट ही बोलेगा, बिकॉज मेरा 5 ही महीना हुआ था, उतना
अच्छा,
एड
okay.
वेड में किया नहीं. एंड आई जस्ट डिड दीज BTS shoots. So I speak to him and I slowly realize कि fuck, he's giving me a DOP work, मतलब proper act का DOP. and I'm like, मतलब will you be in the, हाँ अरे ले ले मेरा डेट मैं फ्री हूँ, like मतलब ये excitement में I just said yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was like really happy. and the money was shit. They were paying me I think 3,000 or 4,000 rupees, and I was still like whatever.
So
Even if you
yeah.
don't give me any money, I'll say yes. So that happened. Next day they call me for the pre-production meeting,
Yeah.
and I go up and. They are sitting and talking, and in the deck I'm seeing the DOP's name is someone else. Okay, and I'm like, I didn't ask I thought कि मतलब पहले कोई और DOP था, हाँ मतलब पहले कोई और DOP था, शायद से चेंज होके मेरे को बुलाया, like whatever the reason में, अगर सब्स्टिट्यूट भी हूँ, काम भी मिल रहा है तो चलो ठीक है। मीटिंग किया, स्टोरी बोर्ड दिखाया, सब कुछ हुआ, लोकेशन डिस्कशन हुआ, सेट पे छोटा सा ऐसे छोटा सा स्टूडियो में शूट हो रहा था, तो तब कुछ बात नहीं किया। फिर मैं घर पहुंचा, शाम को फ़ोन किया सत्याश कैसे ने, एक्चुअली द एजेंसी एंड द क्लाइंट डजंट नो दैट यू आर द DOP। उन लोग को पता है कि कोई और, आई फॉरगॉट द नेम हु दैट गाय वाज, कोई और पकड़ लो मिस्टर एक्स, पकड़ दिस DOP मिस्टर एक्स इज द actual DOP, so whenever they talk to you with their name you have to respond with that person's name. And I'm like, fuck yeah, what is happening? And I was very desperate, and I said okay, and now I'm thinking like, why the fuck did I say okay? Now see how life comes a full circle. So sham ko it was I'll tell you how bad that shoot was and how they scammed me. This was the number one scam. Okay, first of all they told me the shoot is from 11 AM to 11 PM.
Okay.
स्टूडियो के अंदर मैं 11 बजे पहुंचा, लाइटिंग वाइटिंग कर रहा हूँ, फोन करके बोल रहा है एक्चुअली द एक्टर इज नॉट अवेलेबल, सो वील बी द रोल टाइम इज फ्रॉम 4 PM.
Oh boy.
Then why didn't you tell me this before?
And what time you were there?
9 AM स्टार्टिंग, तो 9 बजे से मैं 4 बजे तक ऐसे ही बैठा था.
And there were other people on set?
There were other junior people on set. Me, HODs में it was me, the production designer, and I think costume and basic makeup, hair, all of these people were there. Extras का makeup चालू हुआ था. Then everything became slow and we were chilling and talking, and then 4 PM the agency comes, the director and the producer, the scam artists kind of entered the set.
अच्छा.
And shoot चालू होता है और मैं उससे देखता हूँ ये एजेंसी लोगों को बहुत पहचाना लग रहा है कि what, and I just realized कि these are the these are people from Calcutta. And these agency people are from Calcutta, and they are fucking standing over there, and I am trying to hide my face like this and shoot, okay, because number one, I don't want to be associated with this project, because the way things are going, and I really shat my pants.
वो आपको पहचानते थे?
हाँ, तो बाद में क्या हुआ, पहचान लिए ना, मतलब in the middle of the night the shoot is going horribly wrong, like from left, right and center. Acting is off, the casting is off, the agency is shouting at the director, shouting at the producer, मतलब जो everything bad that could happen has happened on that shoot.
Right.
We shot till 11 AM. From 9 AM previous day, I was awake till 11 AM.
Oh my God.
And उसके बाद the director tells me कि चलो हम लोग ऑफिस जाके थोड़ा फुटेज देखते हैं. And that was the first time I said in a very polite way कि माँ चौदाओ मैं जा रहा हूँ घर, तुम अपना काम करो, मैं शांति दो मुझे. Like that was the first time I told, but बीच में रात के बीच में this agency guy said, "You're Tiyash na?"
No, I'm Mr. X. Mr. X.
And I'm like, yeah. Look, what are these guys doing? And he comes and he confides in me. So we are having now a separate conversation.
Yeah.
He's telling me that these director and producer have scammed us. They have told some other DOPs coming. They have said another. And then I realized it's not just me. Apparently they have lied about the location. They have lied about the actors. They have apparently lied that they are getting people from South India or abroad, but they have just gotten these foreign people from Andheri who can't speak and who cannot act. So just imagine like that level of.
So these are the directors who were doing this, director producer.
Director producer, both of them were partners, I think, company का. तो
क्या नाम है कंपनी का? Scam.
क्या scam?
कंपनी का नाम क्या है?
Scams 2016.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, after that experience, I was like, चलो एक तो होना ही था.
Right,
One for the
right.
books.
This
This
is
is
like a good omen.
Yeah.
If something like this happens to you in Mumbai, then you're gonna go for a
Yeah.
long
मतलब
race.
मतलब basically you've hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Now the only way is up.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Now you
इससे
can.
बुरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
हाँ वो स्कैम तो
TV
मतलब
serial भी
पैसा भी मिला नहीं, मतलब उसका
Yeah.
4 या 5,000 रुपए मिला ही नहीं.
वो शूट हुआ, वो आया वैसे ऐड बार आया
पता भी नहीं चलना चाहिए मुझे, मतलब I don't even know.
वो ऐड कौन सी थी जल्दी बताया सेक्शन में बताओ ऐड का क्या है.
अगर ढूंढ सकते हो तो 1,000 रुपए इसके तरफ
ढूंढ के मुझे नहीं, मुझे दे दो, 1000 में भेज देता. बट सुपर,
Yeah.
दैट्स
Actually ये शो अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है वो ऐड रिलीज करने का.
Correct,
Can we
correct.
get the footage?
करेक्ट.
साथ में ऐसे एक
इस स्क्रीन में अभी इधर आएगा, अभी ऐड प्ले हो रहा है इधर ऐसे. देख लो.
वो बना रहे हैं, फ्रेम बना रहे हैं.
बट या
सुपर.
लास्ट क्वेश्चन. जब आपको हमारे जो प्रोड्यूसर है मिस्टर शोविक गांगुली, उन्होंने आपको कॉल किया कि हम इतना सुपर अमेजिंग शो बना रहे हैं,
जिसका कोई budget
What
नहीं
was
है.
your yes? What was your
my
reaction?
reaction? My reaction was मैं बोलूँ क्या? पहला तो है कि I consume all these आपके जैसा all these gossip talks. तो मैं सोच रहा था कि यही होने वाला है क्या मेरे से, किसके साथ क्या किया, वो शूट पे क्या हुआ, कौन हरामी डायरेक्टर है. Then I started thinking कि I started preparing myself कि whatever happens मैं गलती से भी नाम नहीं बोल दूंगा, because I tend to slip.
Who prepared him?
हो जाए.
I've been PR prepped basically.
Yeah.
But
मिस्टर एक्स हो तो गया.
yeah, I mean, what I thought, I was really excited. Like I had never done anything like this before, and I love to talk. It's like there are people who are camera shy and they don't love to talk, but like this situation, I love to talk, and I'm very happy.
I'm very camera shy. मेरे से बात ही नहीं होती. बहुत difficult.
सिर्फ बकचोदी.
हाँ,
सिर्फ
दिख रहा है. दिख रहा है. But yeah, I was very excited for it.
Nice है.
So amazing. क्या कमाल, इतना कुछ पता चला है. पर और इनसाइडर्स अगले सीजन में एकदम जा रहे हैं ऐसा.
अगले सीजन में मैं किताब लेके आऊंगा, पेज 1 से पेज 100 तक.
सिर्फ gossip.
सिर्फ gossip.
Controversies.
Controversies. Coffee with Karan.
All the names are going to come out next season. So stay tuned.
I think you guys should do a rapid fire and just
वो
put these
कॉन्सेप्ट चलेगा,
names.
उसका नाम डिफरेंट रखना पड़ेगा.
Correct.
5 क्वेश्चंस लाजवाब. बट सुपर. ये प्लांट का कुछ अगर अरेंजमेंट हो जाए तो हमारा बजट ज्यादा दिखेगा, क्योंकि पीछे भी है बहुत क्रैक्स हैं.
थोड़ी आप तो
हमारे
DOP आप तो मतलब
कौन सा साइड में?
Production,
ये साइड में, ये साइड में.
दोनों में आ जाए तो ज्यादा
Side
बेहतर है
ऐसे
साहब.
तो
ये देखिए क्या हाल हो रहा
Can
है.
we
ठीक है, एक फील देगा, मतलब
थोड़ा
Obviously,
थोड़ा
ऑडियंस भी थोड़ा सिंपथाइज करेगा कि अच्छा ये लोग थोड़ा मतलब
काफी करीब है ये.
हाँ.
Yeah, can understand. But thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
तयाश. मैं बार-बार गलत बोल रहा हूं. तयाश में मतलब बताओ मेरे नाम का.
Tiyash has 2 meanings. The good meaning is that it's a name of a river.
Wow.
And a
What's
little
the bad
controversial meaning is that
Name of a director.
also which is we, but
Yeah.
it means thirst, प्यासा.
Yeah. Oh.
किसके प्यासा वो मालूम नहीं, but प्यासा.
Look at this.
ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
ये अपने क्वेश्चंस को प्रमोट
This
करते
is
हुए लो बजट शो में
proper homework done. कि Tiyash is coming, उसका नाम का मीनिंग क्या है, उसके ऊपर एक क्वेश्चन रखो.
पूरा.
For next episode we have the legend.
Who?
ये अपने प्रमोशन कर रही हैं यहाँ पे अपने क्वेश्चंस को, और कुछ नहीं है.
अमिताभ बच्चन.
ये मैं घर से लेके आई हूँ.
अमिताभ.
We are genuinely no budget show यार. इन्होंने बोला क्वेश्चन.
कपड़े भी अपने ही हैं गाइस. अभी धो के भी दाग लगे हुए हैं, दाग अच्छे हैं. और बट सुपर.
Anyway, Yash,
Thank you,
very
thank you, thank you,
nice
thank you.
meeting you.
Thank
So
you.
good to hear all those crazy stories.
Yes.
We'll meet again very soon.
Very soon.
And next
सुपर.
season
लुकिंग
में तो
फॉरवर्ड.
मिलेंगे.
मजा आने वाला है. और मैं असिस्ट करने आ रहा हूँ.
Done.
Sure.
चलो.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.